Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just grow. 4 steps deep, he's coached them. And toppers, big birds, trainers, and pros. Max lit fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coaches, the guide for the great. The speaker shape and fade. Just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Vanguard, he changed the game.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first live broadcast for today. And this month, we're going to be introducing our 30-day leadership game plan. And we'll be talking more about that in a minute. Let me pop over here. Share the screen and whoop. Well, we are just surrounded how am I going to do this? Okay, know what to do. All right, so everywhere you turn, there's somebody out there promoting AI. The ultimate AI checklist, step-by-step webcam. Wow, what can I tell you? Let me start out by asking you all a question. Have you ever started a new month feeling motivated, determined, excited? And then by the 10th, you're already playing catch up? The truth is that most network marketers don't lose the month at the end. They lose it in the first 5 days. We're already March the 3rd. Not because they lack desire, not because they lack belief, not because they lack a work ethic. They lose it because they lack a system with a proven structure. Hope is not a strategy. Posting randomly is not a strategy. Messaging when you feel like it, not a strategy. Waiting for momentum, it's not a strategy. Top runners do something very different. They don't start the month emotionally. They engineer it. They know their numbers. They know their pipeline. They know how many conversations they must create. They know how many follow-ups must happen. And they know how many presentations must be scheduled. Now, when I got into network marketing, and I got into network marketing out of desperation. As a matter of fact, my divorce attorney introduced me to a company. But before I would ever consider jumping into this business, I need to know how much money I could make. Not, a year from now or 2 years from now. I had a number. He needed to show me how I could be making at least $3,000 a month because I had bills to pay. I had a 40-foot sailboat that I had to pay for dockage, maintenance. And so if he could show me how I could make $3,000 a month, I could do it. Not worry about duplication or any of that. And so we did. Every time I made a sale, I made $250. Make 4 sales in a week, make $1,000. Do it every week, make $4,000. And so it was a numbers thing. I felt that if I talked to 25 people that were great prospects, that I could close at least one. Well, I'd earn $250. So I literally went out and I networked I think it was 3 upscale bars in Palm Beach and had happy hour. I ran ads in newspapers. I would go to social events to meet people. And if I could talk to 25 people, I could close at least one. And then once I got going, I could close 2. So every day, I had to go out and meet at least 5 new people, serious prospects, Monday through Saturday. If I didn't have 25 new names, new contacts, by Saturday, then I was working Sunday. It's numbers. Social networks, social media made the whole process a lot easier. But it's a process. Making the connection, that's the easy part. Engaging in a conversation, it's a lot more fun. But then qualifying them during your conversation, that's, again, it's not hard. You just need to be talking to people. And then enrolling them, that's what has to happen. So I felt if every day, aside from the fact that I'm meeting 5 new people, every day I'm talking to my prospects, every day I'm moving the conversation forward, my pool of prospect grows. First week I got 25. At the end of a month I got 100. At the end of 3 months I got 300. And I could go back and talk to people that I talked to a month ago, 2 months ago, move the relationship forward. Things change in people's lives. And that's what you need to do. Every day, you need to be talking to new people. Every day. Some of those conversations have to be moving the bar forward. Every day, you need to be attempting to close at least one or two people. So if I was attempting to close 2 people a day, it's 10 people. If I stopped on Friday. And out of those 10, my number was close 1. And over the years, we've proved that when you're talking to the right people, that's what's going to happen. In today's environment, they also know how to use AI intelligently, not to replace relationships, but to multiply their leadership. Last night, I gave everyone something very special and practical. Not hype, not motivation, not theory. I showed everybody the structure serious leader use to create predictable momentum. And you can do it in 30 days. Because here's the truth. The month will move forward whether you lead it or not. The only question is, will you drift or will you architect a proven business building structure? Will you follow something that is proven to work? And I can see I grabbed the wrong PowerPoint presentation. I really didn't want to talk about this. So let me fast forward here. For those of you that are students, we've opened up registration for boot camp. Boot camp starts on Thursday. And we sent you over a special promotion code with a significant discount. Additionally, we have an advanced boot camp session. You go to maxtimer.com/advancedbc and use the promo code best deal to reduce the price. But the best deal is our Platinum Boot Camp special, where you can go to maxtimer.com/BC Platinum and use the promo code Big Deal to reduce the price to both for $98. Additionally, our 90-day game plan is really for most people. The advanced boot camp goes into a lot of information that the average person doesn't need. This, go to maxtimer.com/90-day challenge. Use the promo code best deal. Best deal. If you're serious about your business, we're talking about investing $1.54 a day. But you've got to be active. You know, just to attend these sessions, you learn something from every session, but you got to act on the information. And our top earner retreat, we're just putting it together. For those of you that were registered for the retreat, we're rescheduling it for the end of the month. And I'm redoing the whole thing, just like I'm redoing boot camps. It's going to be the Top Earner Leadership Summit and different content, the 10 secrets that everybody needs to know to be successful, how to step into the shoes of being a leader, and artificial intelligence. And that's where we're going to be introducing our 30-day leadership game plan along with our 90-day game plan. So there's a lot happening. There's a lot going on, and I had to break everything up to give it to everybody in different pieces. For those of you that are in the March boot camp, you're going to notice major difference. Major difference in the information, because there are certain things that you can automate that will save you time. And then there are certain things that you can't automate. You don't want to automate, because if you do that, you can get your accounts canceled. The good news for those of you that are watching this, if you've had an issue with Facebook or you've had an issue with LinkedIn and you've been suspended or you can't get access to your account, reach out to me. We can help you get back in. So, anybody here have any questions? Now, the only people I can talk to really are the people that are participating in the Zoom. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on LinkedIn, I can't help you. Of course, I can help you by providing you with information. I will be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Everything is changing. It's changing every day. Going to be a lot of new things that we're going to be talking about in the March boot camp. A lot of things we're going to be talking about in the Leadership Summit. Fascinating industry. I'll reach out and give you a call this afternoon, and we'll set up our next coaching session.
It's the Max Method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.